Bienvenido a todo un nuevo video de Descendant, capítulo 11. El anterior capítulo solo lo dediqué para la investigación del castigo divino, solamente he farmeado esa cosita. En este capítulo vamos a reclamar la investigación del castigo divino y continuar con las misiones secundarias. Vamos a ello. Oh my god, por fin lo tengo. Hoy pendejo, háblame. A ver, ¿cuál de todos? Complete el entrenamiento del activador de energía. Oh, te has convertido en una persona brillante y segura de sí misma. Tus logros son muy esperanzados. ¿Qué? Ah, ya veo. Pero hay que seguir hablando. Instalación de entrenamiento de última generación. ¿Cuánto tiempo estoy orgulloso del duro trabajo que has estado haciendo para proteger Ingres y conseguir? Si hay algo más de lo que me siento orgulloso es de mi entrenamiento de descendiente como instructor. Míranos. Seguimos hablando con este pendejo. Una arma ultimate, aún más ultimate. ¿Cómo es eso? Me alegro de volver a verte, descendiente. Durante el periodo en el que has estado en batalla, el instructor de información llevamos... A pesar de eso, un arma ultimate nunca te fallará en el campo. ¿Qué? Aquí tienes una jaula de trueno para... ¿Qué? ¿Tengo otra jaula de trueno? Este ataque regala como cancha. No tienes por qué practicar con jaula de trueno ahora. Entrenamiento especial de armas ultimate completado. Oh, descendiente, me han dicho que has completado la investigación del castigo divino. Ha llegado la hora de completar el entrenamiento. Bueno, aquí tienes el módulo que te prometí por castigo divino. Uy, ¿qué nos dio? Juerga de disparos, algo así, ¿no? Obtención del acceso del laboratorio por parte de Siena. Ah, verdad, hemos hablado con el instructor. Nos dio laboratorio, la ubicación, creo. Nos dio una otra arma, jaula de trueno. Voy a comprobar si es verdad. Acá tenemos uno nivel 44, me dio, sí, para aumentarle su pasiva, creo, aumentarle no sé qué cosa. Y la otra cosa que hemos hablado, me dio algo, módulo, algo así, módulo reactivo. Y ahora vamos a ir al acceso al laboratorio por parte de Siena. Vale. Acceder al laboratorio. Y ahora regresa a Alpion. Pero ¿cómo se practica acá? Ajustes, ajuste de formación, invocación, legión de inmortalidad, orden de la verdad, legión de la oscuridad. Ah, tiene 3 facciones. No sabía. Y acá están los símbolos. Sí, después lo voy a utilizar. Ahorita no. Realice una mejora de habilidad en cualquier arma ultimate en el banco de trabajo. Realice una mejora de habilidad única. Este es el banco de trabajo y habilidad única. Mejorar. Eso es lo que quería. Otro logro, más posibilidades que nunca. Mejorar la habilidad única. Completado. Implanta un reactor en el banco de trabajo. Un reactor. Puede ser esta. Bendita seas, te pido demasiado. Bendita seas, a ver.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans
Material
need
de
us so
mejora.
desperately.
Ya estoy lajo. A ver. Acá está. Tenemos esto y también podemos farpear por este modo. Allá me está. Y el otro era acelerador de iones. 200 necesito. Pero vamos a ver nuestro rango de maestría. Pero vamos a seguir con la misión principal. Vamos a hablar con Palpi en Pulgus.
Did it feel to you like someone or something was watching you during the battle?
No.
It definitely feels to me like someone's gaze has fallen on us. Ever since I accessed my abilities with water, I can sense when there's tiny ripples. I'd better spread out through the water and find where that gaze is coming from. I'll ask Eugen to transmit the operation details. Be careful, and listen to Dr. Han.
Wait, Bobby. Now you want me to deal with ops transmissions? When will I be able to go find my core members?
I need to find out who has their eye on us. I'll also look in the water for traces of your core. So please, transmit the operation details.
That's a neat trick. I wish my RK abilities were like that, so I could hide in a cup of coffee or tea.
There you go again, making fun of me. My abilities are more uncomfortable than you realize.
Ops transmissions. What did I do to deserve this? Still, it was no easy feat to break through the gate, even if the enemy forces have decreased as much as HQ says they have. If you'd been here from the start, maybe my medical unit wouldn't have gone missing. It happened recently. 5 of my medical corps members, all missing. They went out on an emergency evacuation mission, but we lost contact with them. They shouldn't have been sent. None of them have RK. Then the gate was shut, and there was a series of attacks. I didn't have a chance to even think of looking for them. So, as we've been able to get through like this, let's look for signs of my core members. The ruins are right in front of us anyway, and the Prime Hands aren't going anywhere. The real problem is, how are we gonna clear out the Order of Truth forces from the area? How about we see if we can find where my core members might be while we take down enemies? No objections, right? Great. I'll transmit those as our operation details. My poor core members deserve to be found and returned home. They should be discharged from active service too. Oh, one more thing. Try not to step in any puddles. If there's water, could be Bobby.
Dr. Han, I haven't actually submerged myself yet.
¿Qué será que le está acercando? Palpi.
I need your help so I can look for traces of the med core. If you distract the enemy, I'll be able to move freely. Yes, if you destroy the Vulgus cops, that should get their attention. I found a set of what looks like human footprints leading inside. Let's keep moving. There's an Order of Truth data storage facility nearby. Let's check it out. Let's see. A security system. Disabling it will allow me to collect the data.
Managed to keep the communications grid from being destroyed. Good job, Descendant.
Descendant, we have received the next set of coordinates. To ensure safety of the ruins area, we're commencing an operation to annihilate the enemy. Our goal is to completely eliminate all enemies in the ruins area. We have detected Vulgus signals, indicating an ambush near your location. Enemy forces are switching to offensive. Don't let your guard down. We've detected a unit with a high-level energy signal. We suspect a Vulgus with a massive amount of firepower. Take care of it immediately. Vulgus eliminated. We'll brief you at HQ for your next operation.
HQ? This is Lucha. We secured the area surrounding the ancestors' ruins. Standing by to infiltrate the ruins. We haven't located any traces of the missing medical corps unit yet. Bobby's working on it.
Good job. I'm sorry to hear about the missing corps members, but this operation cannot be delayed. You are to infiltrate the ruins immediately. Descendant, I'll have the Ironheart sent there once you've secured them. This mission symbolizes everything that humanity has long awaited. We must be successful. Over.
You got all that, right? Okay, let's prepare to infiltrate the ruins. There may be signs of my corps members.
Descendant, can you hear me? I went to Mystery's End to try and meet you. I'll be waiting at the ruins that contain the Prime Hands. There's something that I must tell you.
Guide, you're not trying to stop our operation, are you?
Tenemos que hablar con la guía. ¿Qué hacemos con el corazón de hierro, sí o no? Tenemos que despejar este sitio para que lo traen recién, pero... Habla con la guía en la estelación de los ancestros cerca del fin del ministerio.
Descendant, the Ironheart is waiting to be transported to your location. Equipment and forces are also waiting to be deployed to fortify the ruins. Alpha has been looking forward to this moment. Considering the circumstance that humanity finds itself in, it makes sense. However, Descendant, consider, do you really need to use the Ironheart? If you are in a position where you are unable to object, unless you or the Descendants will it otherwise, I will also follow the will of humanity from this point forward. I was created to serve humanity. And I believe demonstrating the result of using the Ironheart is a helpful part of that. Humans tend to prioritize results over process. If they view a result as a certainty, they will justify the process. Therefore, I consider this current process to be justified. Please take care of the Ironheart, Descendants.
Guide, your last comment made it sound like you've given up on the current situation. Is that really how you feel?
I have not given up on anything, Eugene. Just as you have not given up on your medical corps members, despite there being only a flicker of hope.
What do you mean? My corps members are still alive.
Ah, bien, este Venus es pro, ¿ah? Ya vamos a hablar con... ¿Qué? Allá, no tengo que hablar con nadie. Vamos a ir a una pública, ¿ok?
Descendant, I've been waiting for you.
Wait. What is that voice?
It seems to be the voice of the ruin's internal system, but we have no records of any such system.
Perhaps the ruins are reacting to the Ironheart. This is a good sign.
There are a significant number of bogus signals, Alpha.
I believe you can handle that many. It was a much tougher situation when the investigative corps first discovered the ruins. I lost all of my teammates in that operation. One of them was a powerful descendant who was being considered for commander. He was better than me in every way. I want to commemorate the souls of those who fell in that operation by seizing the Ironheart. Descendant, I will send you the route by comparing it with past records. Use it to get to the Prime Hands. Over. An area of electromagnetic energy. You need to be extra careful while there. The area around the red sphere and areas connected to the Prime Hands, or any Ironheart, have powerful electromagnetic fields. It's one of the clues that humans have used to locate the Ironhearts. Slowly but surely.
No me dejes, carajo.
We'll test your qualifications. Think you're okay.
Descendant, we have detected a Vulgus signal moving toward you. You might need Arcade to open the gate. Nell, has such a system existed in the past?
According to past records, No. I'll keep looking.
That voice. Something doesn't feel right about that voice. If there is a terminal that I can connect to, I will be able to
El
check.
otro todavía no puede el
But
parkour.
I don't believe there is such a device in these rooms. Okay, confirmed. Waiting for you. The prime hands are close. The unharmed. Bring it to me.
Strange. The ancestors' ruins have never looked like this before. Have you heard anything from the guide?
This is Eugen. The guide did mention these ruins were unusual, but they don't seem to have any detailed information either.
Alpha, should we abort the operation? Honestly, I would prefer to delay using the Ironheart.
We've already had this conversation. Can't you just trust me for once, Nell?
It's not about who's right or wrong, Alpha. I just want to use the information we've received from beings more advanced than us strategically.
We can't turn back based on a mere feeling. We've come too far.
Uy, casi
There
me
is a
muero
lot at
ahí.
stake with this operation. Descendant, the place where you are fighting is a very important facility. According to the Magister's analysis, it has a cooling system which is necessary to activate the Prime Hands. Any remaining Vulgus will hinder the activation. I want you to eliminate all enemies and move forward. Over and out. Descendant, we found records that say you need a phase shift device in order to reach the Prime Hands. But the terminal necessary to activate it is in a very dangerous location. The quantum disintegration trap is activated, and the structure that leads to the terminal is completely destroyed. Please, be careful.
Oh, bendita sea.
That voice has been bugging me for a while. What's happening?
Oh no. That was a Vulgus' voice.
Everyone, remain calm. This changes nothing. We only have to defeat this thing and connect the Iron.
Mío, mío, todo, mío, todo, todo.
I warned you. Seal the dimensional wall and the location of ingress will be exposed. If that is what HQ wished. Then, I hope they learn their lesson from this.
Por fin hemos cerrado un muro. ¿Y ahora qué nos toca?
Descendant, look here. Stemming the flow of dimensional energy will only attract the attention of the Colossi. The dimensional wall must not be touched by anyone. Watch out! Access the front panels immediately.
Esa pelea fue épico con el coloso, ¿ah? Oh my god, hay que recuperar todo esto, vale.
The Ironheart has delivered results that leave much to be desired. However, there is still one final option. There's something I wish to tell you. No, to tell all of humankind, Descendant.
¿Tiene algo que contarnos la Kia? ¿Sobre qué nos quiere contar sobre la Kia? Oh, pues la cinemática le he hecho con este personaje, ¿ah? Está bien, ¿ah? Con lo que hemos comenzado.
Descendants, I did not wish for this to happen. But if I had continued to oppose the use of the Ironheart, any trust you had in me would have been lost. I had no other choice but to wait for the best moment to effectively reveal my purpose. Descendant, can you guess what my purpose may be, and what the final option is? To ensure humanity's survival? When we were first linked, we both said we needed the Ironhearts. That for humankind, an Ironheart was a means to close the dimensional wall. In which case, why would a guide need Ironhearts? To deliver them to humankind? No, Descendants. The reason why I need the Ironhearts is to ensure their destruction. If the dimensional wall is closed, a much bigger cataclysmic event will occur, as you have witnessed. However, so long as the dimensional wall exists, the energy emitted from any Ironheart will always draw entities from other dimensions to Ingress. For humankind and Ingress to truly experience peace, all Ironhearts must be destroyed. This is what the ancestors have passed down to me. The regret of your forebears with the future generation as your only hope. Descendants, now is the time to choose. Please, I hope all of humankind will accept the sacred mission left behind by the ancestors.
Hold on a sec. Are you going to destroy the Ironheart? That's your true purpose?
If that's the case, the Ironhearts could have just been destroyed in the first place. She probably didn't know until she saw what happened when we used one. And there's no way Alpha would have allowed it.
It seems there are no other options. Descendants, I have received the details of your conversation with the guide. I wish to speak with the Descendants regarding the operation. No, regarding the future of humanity. I invite you all to return to HQ.
Ya estamos en el cuartel general, pero si tú quieres destruir el corazón de hierro y el enemigo, ¿cómo se llamaba? Karel, creo. quiere, ¿cómo se llama? Creer superhumanos, creo, ese pendejo. Pero al final, ¿qué vamos a hacer? ¿Destruirlo? Pero ¿y el muro dimensional? ¿Qué hacemos con el muro? A ver, Alfa, háblame sobre la humanidad.
We have destroying the Iron Heart. I'll be honest, it's shocking. I must admit, had I known about this from the start, I would not have used the guide as a strategic asset at all. However, the only reason I'm still calm, even after hearing all of this, is because the operation to close the dimensional wall failed. The enduring wish of humanity was all in vain. Damn it. However, Descendants, the destruction of the Ironheart is not a decision I can make on my own. Have you ever wondered why the Magisters continue to assist humankind? Officially, our alliance with the Magisters has its roots in our fight against a common enemy, the Vulgus. However, there is an inconvenient truth. Something which Albion headquarters has classified as top secret. The Magisters want the Ironhearts for their own purposes. The reason they came to us is because their ambition for the Ironhearts differed from Corell's. Humankind entered into an agreement with the Magisters to receive scientific technology and resources, in exchange for finding and delivering the Ironhearts to them. Closing the dimensional wall was also a common goal, born from the mutual understanding between humankind and the Magisters. But their true aim was entirely different. Which is why, if we destroy the Ironheart without consulting them, we will no longer have the support of the Magisters. Descendants, humanity is in a terrible position where we're unable to survive on our own. Without the Magisters' technology, we can no longer plan for our future. I was afraid we would become dependent upon this new entity, the Guide, when faced with this situation. That is why I rejected the Guide. And all of this is why we cannot immediately destroy the Ironheart. We are caught between a rock and a hard place. I need some time to collect my thoughts. I also need to discuss this with the Council of Magisters. For the time being, please obey Nell's command and proceed with the operation. Until I return, I would like the Descendants to consider this development and the future of humanity. We'll discuss our ultimate decision at a later time.
Y ahora tenemos que hablar con él. Pero todavía él tampoco no sabe qué podemos hacer en el futuro de los descendientes. Todo depende de los magistrados, ¿no? Ah, acá estaba en él abajo. Yo pensaba que estaba en otro sitio.
Just get to the point.
No, pendejo, yo hablé contigo.
This is an important operation. The Descendants. I understand everyone will be feeling very confused right now, myself included. However, in times such as these, we need to focus on operations and prepare for the enemy's counteroffensive directed at the Ironheart. It just so happens that Valby has returned from recon with some promising intel. And since this mission is critical to the White Knight Gulch occupation, I need you to join Valby and Eugen as part of it. In the meantime, the executive officers will assist Albion and Alpha.
¿Qué? Tenemos que hablar con Valby y el otro, ¿cómo se llama? En la zona de la Noche Blanca.
Doesn't look easy. There you are. Were you hurt at all? I was wondering if Dr. Han would have to take a look at you first, but thankfully, I see that won't be necessary. Such a shame about the Ironheart and the dimensional wall. To be honest, I was surprised to hear about our relationship with the Magisters. I thought it was an alliance forged against a common enemy, the Vulgus. I'm starting to appreciate what Alpha said about everything having a price. Anyway, it seems the Magisters have already found 1 or 2 Ironhearts to study. That won't be dangerous, will it? Maybe the real danger will be with this operation. While I was tracking the source of the mysterious gaze, I discovered the location of the base of the Order of Truth. Our mission objectives are to infiltrate the base, find out why the Vulgus forces have been decreasing, and strike the core facilities. There are signs of Eugen's missing medical corps members that are connected to the base. We'll be rescuing and extracting them as well. This mission will be a little dangerous, but let's make it a success and keep everyone alive. We can do this. Our first target is a structure overlooking the entire gulch called the Eye of Truth. I've sent the mission details about the target and nearby objectives. Make sure you look them over.
So, the culprit behind the ominous gaze you felt is the Eye of Truth?
Yup. The closer you get to it, the more you feel it stare.
Oh, verdad, si los magistrados nos dan la tecnología. Eso ya lo sabemos, pero los magistrados no quieren la humanidad, ¿o sí o no? ¿Y Karel? ¿Qué quiere hacer Karel? Ese güey quiere ser ejército, ¿eso no? Pero ellos también tienen, ¿cómo se llama? Misiones. Los enemigos de Karel, creo. Y los colosos son otras cosas que... de otra dimensión que viene acá a jodernos nomás a la humanidad. La cosa es que... ¿qué es el verdadero malo? ¿Los colosos, los magistrados o los Karel? Después lo vamos a saber. Esa es mi duda.
We have to remove the barrier in order to approach the Eye of Truth. I've already checked the pulse in the water to find the targets.
It never ceases to amaze me how useful your arcade is. We'll be able to stop the Eye of Truth and continue searching the area.
It worked! The barrier's pulse is weakening. Now, let's do this.
Ahorita voy.
You handle the fight while I check the situation, okay?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Are they really trying to stop us? Albion, we have detected a rescue request signal left by the medical corps. We'll rescue them, by any means necessary.
¿Por acá no hay una salida? ¿Estamos fijados o no estamos fijados? Este es...
The voice signal from the Albion channel was transmitted from somewhere nearby. It might be a rescue request from the missing medical corps team. We have to save them. Can you help us?
You don't even have to ask. We're definitely going to save them, aren't we? No, we're too late.
Damn it. We found something.
Vamos al otro, vamos al otro. ¿Qué no vení? Ahora sí.
Technical support will be provided to analyze the weaknesses of this facility.
Descendant, this is Ecker. I've set the target zone to your seat. Get to the location. We're going to attempt to scan up the facility. I want you to protect the target zone while we scan it for weak points.
The biosignal of the Eye of Truth is diminishing. Great work, Descendant.
Cositas.
I don't feel the gaze anymore. You did it. We've gained entry into the Order's fortress. Join us there. Lucky. Sorry for suddenly leaving you behind earlier. Dr. Han is really trying, In any case, I think it would be best if we left Eugene to focus on searching for the Medical Corps members. I don't think he's in the best state to handle any other missions. We should investigate the Order's base and destroy any major facilities. We need to find out why the Vulgus forces have shrunk at such a worryingly fast rate.
Mina, Ash, do you copy? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugene. Vince, Ribbon, Jane, all members of the Medical Corps, please respond.
Eugene, we're going to begin our investigation of the Order's base. Make sure you find that unit.
Estaba con Chiquino. Ya llegué, ya llegué. Lleva. No se murió de una. ¿Qué ya tiene?
Are you okay? Thank goodness. I couldn't use comms while in the water.
Ay, ¿dónde van a ir ustedes? Yo los sigo. Acá hay uno cerca. Acá. Hay uno cerquita. Este.
Descendant, to enter the fortress, we must secure the demarcation line by capturing the courtyard. I've asked Balby to disrupt the enemy sections. It seems like she's doing a good job. The enemy forces are dispersing.
Hacerlo más rápido, juntos.
Balby has safely retreated. Great job.
¿Dónde ahora? ¿Dónde está cerca? Allá, donde tú estás. Está bien, por ahí está allá. Es más cerca, acá.
We've spotted a device that collects experimental data for the Vulgus. We need to figure out what kind of experiments these Vulgus bastards have been conducting.
I'm detecting a powerful energy signal.
Oh.
Oh, that's a relief. The Vulgus power grid is shutting down in every zone.
Vamos. Bien, ahora sí. Muy bien, muy bien hecho.
Hi, Descendant. I've distributed the DNA detection catalyst at Eugene's request. If there's any DNA to be detected, it'll be attached to the catalyst and turned into data. The catalyst won't last long, so try to collect everything quickly.
Matamos y recuperamos nomás. Este misión es fácil. Que te caigan. No.
I don't understand why I detected human DNA. Thanks for your help. I'll send the data to Eugene.
Everyone, gather at the forward base. I have some disturbing intel.
Is it signs of the Medical Corps?
I really wish that were the case. But regardless, this intel can't be ignored. Now that everyone's here, I'll tell you what I saw. Underneath this fortress, there is a hatchery that breeds Vulgus soldiers. It's known as the Pool of Life. It's a disgusting Vulgus facility with many horrible uses. During strategy discussions with the Medical Corps, someone once raised the idea of researching the scope of the Vulgus military forces and their estimated losses, as well as how they went about replenishing their forces. The prevailing opinion among the Corps was that since the majority of the Vulgus legions are organic beings, excluding the Legion of Immortality, they would be limited in the number of units they could mobilize. But Captain Glay had a different theory. She thought that as long as the Vulgus had a supply of DNA organic matter, it would be possible for them to create as many organic Vulgus as they wanted. I genuinely hope her theory is incorrect. But the composition of the organic matter we found is a perfect match for the DNA we previously extracted from Vulgus samples. And the cargo boxes filled with this organic matter are connected to the underground. There's a steady flow of them. I believe my Medical Corps members must have learned that there was a Vulgus hatchery here, and attempted to investigate. Regardless, it could be incredibly dangerous down there. And it'd be a waste of resources if you get dragged into this because of my selfish interests. Investigating on my own should be sufficient. It would be best for the rest of you to return to Albion.
There you go again, trying to act all cool and tough. You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away. Those aren't selfish reasons. They're called the bonds of friendship. We all understand that. We'll let you take the lead, but when we go back together, including the members of the Medical Corps.
She really is stubborn.
We should get moving, Dr. Han.
But before we go, does something feel strange to you? The Order of Truth, one of the main pillars of the Vulgus army, is under attack. Why haven't any of the other legions shown up to defend it? No matter how far this place is from the other Legion-occupied zones, it's highly suspicious there hasn't been any support. Do you think it's because of the solid defense line our forces built? Although we've deployed a lot of troops to guard the Ironheart, the enemy hasn't taken the opportunity to launch any counterattacks. And we still haven't figured out why the number of Vulgus forces have dropped so rapidly. If they have a hatchery, shouldn't their troops be increasing? Oh, this is giving me a bad feeling in so many ways. It feels like the inside of my suit is boiling. I hope nothing has happened to the Medical Corps members.
Mina? Ash? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugen. Please respond. Vince, Ribbon, Jane, please respond.
Let's look for them, Eugen. First, let's investigate if there's anything suspicious about the movements of the Vulgus forces.
Traces of my missing Corps members are leading us inside. And the organic matter raw material boxes also continue down this way.
Valby, infiltrate first, then recon inside.
Por fin lo hemos completado, ¿ah? Por mientras lo dejaremos aquí. En este capítulo hemos entendido que los magistrados no le importa la humanidad, solamente nos da la tecnología, y Karel solamente quiere, como se llama, hacer más ejército con el corazón de hierro, pero no sabemos si vamos a destruir. Pero Alpa dijo que nos va a hablar en la reunión sobre eso y lo dejaremos aquí. Nos vemos. Bye bye.